Hello learners. In this entire series of lectures, we'll be taking up module 4, which is about concrete mix propositioning, and we'll try to understand them. We'll be beginning with the concept of mixed design with and without admixtures. We have understood what is admixtures, right? If you try to make use of admixtures, the water content is going to come down, and as a result of that, we are going to get more strength. So based on that, we'll try to prepare the mixed proportion. Then also we'll try to understand variables in the proportioning and the exposure conditions. When I tell of exposure conditions, there are many exposure conditions according to Indian Standard 456 2000 code book, where we have mild exposure, the moderate exposure, severe, very severe, and extreme condition. It depends where exactly you're going to construct your building. If you're constructing a building somewhere close to the coastal region or near the seashore, the exposure condition is more. Then the mixed proportioning, the way you prepare the concrete will be completely different from the place where it is not in the coastal region, right? So there are a lot of things that we need to understand from exposure point of view. Then coming to the selection criteria of ingredients used for the mixed design. So we have a lot of ingredients like cement, the sand, the coarse aggregate, the water, and all. We need to understand them. What exactly is the fine aggregate size? What is the coarse aggregate size? What is the quality of that? What is the quality of a water? What is the pH of a water? All these things comes into play. We need to understand that, and then we can try to prepare a very good mixed design out of that. Then finally, we'll try to solve numerical problems on the mixed proportioning using this code book called Indian Standard 10262 2019, which has been revised again in 2019, right? Yeah. So these are the things that we are going to cover. Yeah. Now coming to the main thing about concrete mixed design. What exactly is this? So you can see here, right? We have prepared a concrete here. But before preparing this concrete, we need to understand what is a uh, quantity of cement we have taken, what is the quantity of a coarse aggregate we have taken, what is the quantity of a fine aggregate, what is the quantity of water we have taken, right? Once we take all those things in the proper way, and finally when we try to prepare a concrete, this is the final product what I need to do. So to put it in a better way, we can understand this in something in this way. So this is for the veg lovers, what we have is a paneer biryani, and this is for the non-veg lovers, what we have is a chicken biryani. So whenever we try to eat chicken biryani, or let us say paneer biryani, we also want that quality to be good, right? The rice should be good, the aroma should be good, it should taste well and all, isn't it? So in the same way, whenever we prepare the concrete also, we also want the same thing here. When the final product arrives at the site and all, when we try to, it has to flow properly. There shouldn't be segregation. It should be workable in nature. It should give us the required strength for which it has been intended for, right? So this is all about the concrete mix design. But how do you do all these things, right? We need to, when I prepare a concrete something like this, I should be knowing how much amount of cement, sand, and all I've taken. Similarly, when I prepare a chicken biryani, or let us say paneer biryani, I need to understand how much amount of rice I need to take, how much amount of paneer I need to add, how much amount of chilies I need to add, right? All these things we need to understand. Only then we try to understand that, and we try to prepare in that way. This is the final product what we get, right? Yeah. So to understand this in a more better way, now look here. So for example, if you want to prepare a chicken biryani, these are the ingredients that we need to take. There are so many ingredients in that. But when it comes to concrete mix design, we have fine aggregate, coarse aggregate, cement, plastic, admixtures, and all. So if I want to prepare a concrete something like that, this is the final proportion what I need to take. That is, cement I need to take 256 kg per cubic meter. We always do proportioning in terms of for per cubic meter. Then GGBS I require 172 kg per cubic meter. Water I need to add 155 kg per cubic meter. Fine aggregate I need to add 770. Coarse aggregate I need to add 1099. Chemical admixture if it is required I need to add 4.31 kg per cubic meter. And finally the water cement ratio what I need to maintain is 0.36. And these are the steps that you need to consider. And then we'll try to come with this final product. This is my final mix proportion, right? And once I prepare this, this is my final product. This is my concrete what I get. If I try to prepare a concrete with the help of the cement, GGBS, and all, this is my final product. Same thing is with this also. When you prepare chicken biryani, if you try to follow all these things, if you try to add all these things, and there are certain steps also, if you try to prepare all those things, this is the final product what we get. Then how do you do all those things? We have certain steps, right? Suppose if you want to prepare a chicken biryani, this is a step given: prepare saffron and kevra water. Similarly, if you want to prepare a concrete mix design, here is a step given one. Is a step one, which is written target strength for mixed proportioning. That is F dash CK is equal to FCK plus 1.65 S. That means if I want to prepare M35, let us say if I want to prepare M30 grade of concrete, So this is my target strength. I need to get 30 Newton per mm square as a strength in my concrete. Then what I need to do in the FCK, I need to put 30 here plus 1.65 into S. S is a standard deviation. So again, we need to refer all this table which is given in the code book. Now, if I want 30, if I want to prepare this M30 grade of concrete, you have to look for 30 grade, and the standard deviation what is given is 5.0. You try to put 1.65 into 5 here. So this will my target main strength. This much amount of strength I require. So based on that, then we'll go for the step 2. Again, in the step 2, we need to follow another thing about the water cement ratio. Similarly, when it comes to cooking also, we have step 2 and all, right? Yeah, but our main target will be to understand the mix design for the concrete, and these are the steps that we have. Now the next question that comes to our mind, why we need to study all these things, right? Because normally when we do the local construction and all, we don't think of all these things, right? If I tell a contractor or the normal labor to prepare him a concrete, he will does it in a very better way. Then why we need to understand all these things? So when you're constructing a normal structure like a G+1, G+2, up to 3, even let us say G+4, then we don't require to think so much about all this concrete mix design, right? But imagine you're constructing a statue, something like this, the Statue of Unity, and where the strength of the concrete is somewhere close to 40 to 65 megapascal, that is 40 to 65 Newton per mm square. So in that case, you cannot simply prepare a concrete and try to pour and finish this complete construction. You need to understand how the concrete mix design is prepared. You need to understand whether the mix design what I have prepared, whether whatever the concrete I have put up here, whether it is able to give me this much amount of strength or not. So all these things we need to understand. So that is the reason we need to understand, or we need to learn this concrete mix proportioning and how it is done. Similarly, if I take the construction of the Burj Khalifa, here also they have made use of M50 grade of concrete. In fact, they have made use of self-consolidating concrete. We'll try to see what is self-consolidating concrete in the chapter 5, and you can see it here also, right? So again, whenever we try to prepare such concrete, we should also make sure the same strength is achieved in the site also. So this is the place where actually the concrete mix design comes into play. Now, who does all these things? So there are few people, I mean there are many people, those are beyond all these things, because when you want to prepare M40 M50 grade of concrete, you cannot simply call a contractor and tell him to prepare. That will not happen. So you need a certain concrete technologist, or who has a lot of experience in this particular field of preparing a mixed proportion, and we'll do a lot of trials, and after the trial we'll try to come to a conclusion for this particular structure, this much amount of cement, fine aggregate, sand, water I need to put, right? So only then that quality will be achieved. It's something like, see, when I say of chicken biryani, the first things that come to our mind is the Hyderabadi chicken biryani. So the person who prepares that, the chef who prepares that, he has enough experience in preparing that. So every time he prepares that chicken biryani, the taste, it should taste good, right? It's not that today it will taste good, tomorrow the taste will not be good. So every time he has to make sure the taste will come out good. So he has that much of experience in that. Similarly, when we go for this concrete mix design and all, we approach a lot of, there are many people who are very good in preparing the mixed design. I've taken two of them. So one is Shaiju Nair sir. He's having almost 20 years of experience in concrete technology, and he has done more than 500 concrete mixed design for various projects and all. And also we have Professor Manu Santanam sir, who is working in IIT Madras, who has done tremendous work in the field of concrete technology in the mixed design and all. So what we do is we approach such people and we ask them to prepare a concrete mixed design for us, right? Even most of the IITs, they do all these things. If you are going for M30, M40, 50 grade of concrete, you just have to tell them, and there are certain, whatever we are going to learn in the next 3-4 lectures, the same thing they try to prepare, but only things they have experience. Based on that, the outcome what they get will be good, right? So these are the things that we need to understand, right? So I hope you have got an idea regarding what is concrete mix design, why we need to do that, right? So all, considering all these things, what we are going to do is from the next chapters on, from the next lectures on onwards, we'll try to see what is the objective of a concrete mix design, how, what are the different methods we can adopt, how we need to do. There are almost 7 to 8 steps that we need to consider, and once we consider that 7 to 8 steps, once we try to follow all that things, what we are going to do is finally we'll come to a conclusion for preparing a M30 grade of concrete. Let us say this much amount of cement, GGBS, water we need to add. For that we have to follow all these steps, right? Yeah. So I hope you got an idea regarding concrete mix design, how it has to be done and all. So we'll see you back in the next lecture. Thank you.